What's going on YouTube? Yamayati, welcome to the channel. And in today's episode, guys, we're going to do a highway test on my new PUIG DownForce spoilers that you see here. And there's two other videos that I talk about it. One where I go pick them up from the warehouse, and two, the installation. Now we're going to do the video on the actual performance side of these amazing looking winglets. So if you guys want, stick around, stay tuned, and enjoy.
If any of this content interests you, do me a huge favor. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you want, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of all new uploads.
Alright guys, it's Biketoberfest. If you guys have been keeping up with the channel, I just posted a couple of videos probably over this weekend. But on the way home from Biketoberfest, I'm going to go ahead and test out these spoilers on the highway to actually see how they feel in comparison to when I did not have them installed. Now the worst part about this time of year in Florida is that it's super windy. So it gets really windy in between, you know, like September to Christmas time. And then again from probably like end of February down to about May. It's usually about, I don't know, 7 to 15 mile per hour winds on a normal basis. And sometimes it's hard just to ride, especially on a naked bike on the highway, because, you know, you don't really have any protection. Now the PUIG windscreen that I have here, it does make a difference because I don't really feel wind until about right about here when my hand gets about eye level with my helmet. But normally riding on the highway is not as bad on, you know, the months where it's not as windy. I mean, so far guys, I mean, the bike is not doing anything that it would not normally do at about 80 miles per hour. It seems pretty steady, you know, from what I'm comparing it to normally. And so far, I don't know, really no complaints. Now I am getting a lot of wind on my chest, but guys, I'm riding a naked bike. That's just the way it's gonna be. Now these downforce spoilers are supposed to add weight to the front end of the bike to keep it a little more stable at high speeds. And I have not really tried to max out this bike yet with the spoilers on, because obviously guys, I never really have a safe place to do it. But as far as just cruising on the highway, I'm gonna basically say that it feels about the same as it did without it. Now I will tell you guys, I had tons of compliments today with the winglets on the bike, guys. The downforce spoilers do draw attention to this amazing machine. So if you guys are considering getting it and saying, I don't know, they look okay on the internet, but what about in person? Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, it looks a lot better in person than actually on the website, because in person it really fits the scheme of the bike. And obviously guys, I would not lie to you just to promote a product. I mean, I really have nothing invested in this part other than, you know, getting it and trying it for myself. PUIG does not pay me to give great reviews, and I have no incentive to lie about it. But guys, as far as the spoilers are concerned, they get a lot of great compliments on the looks. Aesthetically, it fits the bike very well. And so far on the highway, even at 90 miles per hour, they seem to be doing the job and holding up very, very well. Now, one thing I would love to install on this bike is a nice stabilizer. I really feel that an amazing stabilizer would do this bike just, especially on these windy days, to keep the front of the bike a little bit more stiffer. But so far, guys, I really have no complaints with these downforce spoilers on the bike. Dang, check that out. That is pretty cool. Let's see if going south on this road will change the wind direction and give it a little more smoother ride, because like I said guys, it is pretty windy here today. Oh yeah, I can feel it already. Usually you can tell because it'll get a little quieter in your helmet when you're going with the wind versus against the wind. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna say that these downforce spoilers are doing the job, because it does feel really nice and smooth when you're going with the wind. There on the other side of the road, it was really hard because I was getting crosswind, and that's pretty much been the problem since I got these, because now we're entering winter and it's constantly windy in Florida. So normally in this time of year, even on a full fairing motorcycle, you get a lot of crosswind. But so far, man, I'm really happy with the way these things are functioning as I'm on the highway, even just cruising at my normal speeds. Definitely feels really nice, guys, especially when you're going downwind like I am right now. I'm essentially going downwind right now, and they feel really smooth. So far, guys, I'm pretty impressed with the way these things are actually working on the bike, because I mean, the reason for these is actually for functionality, not so much for aesthetics. So just with the way it's performing right now, I'm really happy, because it's not like I ride, you know, over 120, hardly ever. I'm usually in between the 70 to 90, sometimes, you know, like in the 100s, but just very so lightly, and for a very short time, obviously, guys. But at cruising speeds between, I don't know, 75 and 100, super nice, really nice performance with these downforce spoilers. Alright, guys, so that was pretty much it, man. So my final review on these downforce spoilers are that they work. They actually do the job. So aesthetically, they look nice. I got a lot of compliments this weekend over the spoilers, and the functionality of them are true. They do add a little bit of weight to the front to keep it a little more stable. And like I said, with the crosswinds this time of the year in Florida, it's a little hard to get a super top end, you know, or super high speed to really put these things to work. But what I will tell you guys is that for what they do, they obviously work. An amazing product. But for the final review, I love it. And guys, if you haven't seen them, check out my other videos on the item themselves. The PUIG DownForce spoilers are an amazing addition to the MT09, so get yours as soon as possible. And with that being said, guys, like always, thank you for watching the channel. Be blessed, ride safe, take it easy on them filthy streets, and remember, you gotta work on Monday. Peace.